everybody. How are you doing? It's Sunday. It took me a couple minutes here extra. Sorry about that. We got a lot of wind and I had to reset the router. But it's my birthday today, so that's one thing. Got a couple things I want to talk about before we bring anybody on. And of course, you're all welcome to come on. So I am just getting things ready to go here. Well, hello there, Mythos. So what I want to do real quick is kind of give a shout out to you guys. I got a couple things important to say, but I want to give a shout out to Frosted Fist there, Mythos, and of course Clint. I wanted to say thank you to you guys and a few others. So Hellchild, he has a video. He's got a YouTube. Check him out. Flight of the Phoenix, Nerd Life, Grumpy Guy Gaming, Who Took My Dice, Miniatures Paintbrush, Hyper Sapien, Frost and Fists, of course, Weird World War II, Modeling for Advantage, Mini Wormut, and Taylor, and many others. If you guys like this show, look at who I subscribe to. Of course, I have a pretty cool music playlist. You can check that out too. But check these other people out. Everybody that said thank you and happy birthday to me today, I appreciate it. So very much so. All right. A couple things. Hey, and there's Axe Annex Table Gaming, or Axe Annex Gaming. He is a great guy too. He does a lot of mech stuff. So I'm probably forgetting. I'm forgetting a ton of others too. So check their channels out. Everybody in the group, everybody supports everybody. So it's really fun. All right. Now, I have a couple things to say. I have, in the last 3 weeks, couple weeks now, been getting messages because the star of the show, obviously, is not me. It's Ashley, right? You guys are here to see Ashley most of the time. It's not me. So I've got a couple questions, that people have been coming in. So instead of just, trying to answer everybody, I just figured I'll give you guys a general overview, okay? Right now, Ashley is out of town, and she's out at her dad's. Her dad did have a heart attack about 2 years ago, so he needs quite a bit of help getting some things done. It's easier for her to just stay out there the last couple weeks to get some things done, as opposed to driving back and forth because it is out of town. The downside is today's my birthday. Of course, I want my wife here. I want my boo bear here, right? So we could have fun. But hey, you got to do what you got to do. Family is the most important thing you got. So I just kind of wanted to put some of those questions at ease for you guys because the nice thing is the community loves us, right? There's been a lot of love. Are you guys okay? Most places, people wouldn't care. They just wouldn't care, man. They'd be like, who cares? But Ashley has a lot of respect in the community for her painting and has, her own crowd, of course, that wishes harm on me. But that's another subject. That's for a Frosted Fish show. And that's, probably on the pay-per-view side. So I wanted to clear that up, all right? So that's kind of what's going on at this moment. The drawbacks are she's not here. She might chime in. If she gets a chance, she might join the chat. Okay, depends on her service out there, so which is spotty sometimes. But if she gets a chance, I'm sure she'll hop in, say hi maybe. But that's pretty much where that's at. Again, all the messages, all the care, that is phenomenal, you guys. Like, it touches my heart. It's cool. And so Ashley appreciates it. Yeah, we're okay. See, still got my ring. If I took that off, she'd kill me. So we're good. We're good. But that's where that's at. Look, all right. Woo! Boo Bear is in the chat. Hi, babe. I miss you. I'm sorry you have to be out of town, but it's cool. And so she's in the chat. Also, there's Mel. Mel has his wife, she has her own channel, you guys, Dark Corner Films. And they're dark. It's dark. It's dark. All right. So, Mel, I just promoted you. And so you don't have to pay me the $1.99 we agreed to. We're good. Okay. But I hope you guys, I answered your questions. All right. If you got any more questions, feel free to ask. That's pretty much where it's at. Okay. For now. And we'll just take it from there. So I'm glad you could join the chat, babe. Thank you, because people have been wanting to ask you questions and stuff anyways. Hellchild, he says, dark or dark? Well, it's Mel. I mean, it's Brian's wife, and Brian's the tour guide for the dark side of the internet. So Mel's dark. When she says dark, it's dark, you know. And all right. So there you go. We'll go through the chat again. Wife says hi. Boo Bear says hi. Hellchild, darker, darker. She's going to answer that. So go ahead, Mel. Answer them in the chat. Your films are, you're covering all sorts of dark stuff, right? Like whatever. Frost and Fist. Thank you. No, you know what, you guys, Frost and Fist, you guys have been amazing, amazing to me and Ashley. Amazing. And it really makes a difference coming into this community. You guys are fantastic. So can't say enough about you. See, I had written down all the names for you guys that I wanted to pass out. But you guys just check out everybody else's channel and see what you can do, okay? Subscribe to each other, support each other. We are kind of a big dysfunctional family, but dude, what else do you got in life? Either you got family or you don't. So dysfunctional or not, family's family. So welcome aboard. Welcome aboard the crazy family. That's what we are. Let's see here. I know Hellchild just started his YouTube channel, so you guys can subscribe to him. He doesn't have anything up. And let's see, we got a few more. So Hellchild says, oh, here we go. We're going to go through this. All right, babe. Mythos says hi. How are you out there in the sticks? So he says, hello, Ashley. And let's go to the next comment. Why is this thing is bumping things around? Ashley says, hey, back. There you go, Mythos. Hellchild. He wants to know, or he says, blood on the asphalt. That's nice, I guess. Oof. And and of fan films is what Mel's saying, to educational films from the 50s. Educational dark film from the 50s, Mel. All right, so you guys, you got to go check her channel out. She's on a mission to get more subscribers than Brian. She just doesn't need much. She said about 10,000. So we can try. Aha! Taylor's here. Hello, Taylor. How are you, sir? I'm glad you stopped by. You guys are helping me out on my birthday. I appreciate it. And come on, where'd it go? And there is Modeling for Advantage. Yes, I'm all alone, sadly, but Ashley's out helping her dad. So family's family. You got to make sure things are okay. And so for tonight, she's not here, okay? But that's where she's at there. And so here, Ashley's in the chat though, and you guys really were cool to her, having her do, you know, your commission and stuff. So here's, pardon me. So again, you guys, for those of you that joined, because I see the numbers going up and up, which is good, thank you. But yes, Ashley is currently out of town tonight, so she couldn't be here. And this is what I mean. I understand that she's the star of the show. Like, I get that. I get it. And you guys just put up with me, which is cool. I'm good. Let's see here. Aha! Thank you, Taylor. It is my birthday today, so that's cool. I'm glad all my friends or stuff are here. And let's see here. There's a few more. What are you giving away? Someone's giving away something. I thought I seen. Oh, never mind. You're not. So you're not winning at the game table. Hey, sometimes you can, man. You've got to try to win at the game table to buy more miniatures, right? So I mean, you got to come up with money. The hobby does cost. What now? Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you guys for not showing up in your birthday suits. Much appreciated. Um, but I did want to give a shout out there to Frost and Fist chat that they've got on. Oh, good God, Messenger, because everybody there was saying hi to me too for today. Oh, funny, Mr. Modeling for Advantage. Yes, it is. Every damn year, sir. Every year. I wouldn't want to be that age again, to be honest with you, but I mean, why not? It might make it easier. And so, yes, it is my birthday today. So thank you again, you guys, for showing up. I really appreciate it. It's a cold, rainy day here, so it's kind of sucked for today, but there's not much you can do. I worked, and that's about it. And at least this time, Ashley was able to get some internet service, so she's in the chat for you guys too. And I don't know, we'll just do the best we can, you guys. I mean, that's it. Oh, thank you. Sure. I am a big dog. That's right. That's right. Taylor there. All right. Now, would you say, hell, child? You said when you turn a new year, then you can act how you want. You can always say you're not acting your age, man. You can do whatever you want. And modeling for advantage. So you'd like to get up the stairs without feeling tired? That's understandable. Some days you just wake up and it's tired. I mean, that's just the way it is. But that's why there's coffee. You got to start your day with an infusion of coffee. Matter of fact, there's some energy coffee that a company called Black Rifle makes. And I'm not sponsored by them, so I'm not endorsing them. I get nothing. It's just everybody in the local area here likes it. It's pretty good for an energy drink for coffee. And let's see. Frost and Fist says, the beautiful man Kaiser. Kaiser, I like you, but I can't call you beautiful. Like, I would feel different about that. But yeah, well, I'll give you, you're a snappy, well-dressed man. How's that? Is that better? All right. All right. And my mom showed up. Well, hello, Mom. Thank you for saying happy birthday. I appreciate it. Thank you from getting me from that guy in the van. I think his name was Mike or something. I don't know. But one day I really want to know my real family, the ones with money. Okay. That one. Let's see. And Kaiser. You wake up tired. Those days are called work days. Yeah, I know, man. I've been up all morning. I had to work and listen to a whole bunch of garbage today. And it's just it's just been a suck day, you know? Dark Corner Films. Thank you, Mel. Mel says, hi, Mom. There you go, Mom. Somebody said hi, Mom. And Taylor. Hello, Greg's mom. He says, sorry about a reference he made earlier. That's okay. You really can't offend my mom, I don't think. So you're good. Yep, somebody's busted for sure. Again, you guys, thanks for showing up there. But modeling for advantage, Kaiser, sir. I mean, just got to take one day at a time. Some days are better than others, you know. So it works out. Aha. So, Mom, a friend of ours named Kaiser, well, that's his stage name anyways, for modeling for advantage says, hi, Greg's mom, because they're from the UK. So there you call them Mom, not Mom. But it's all good. And Kaiser and everybody else, my mom says hi back. Oh, damn, Taylor, really? Hey, Mom, somebody says you gave us a great man. I didn't realize that. Damn, thanks, Taylor. Now I'm gonna have to cry. Not on camera. So I don't know about great, right? I just do the best I can, man, and love my family. That's all any of you can do. Do what you can and love your family. My mom says she feels honored there, Kaiser. Thanks, Taylor. Although worries are worries. So, oops, let's do it. There we go. This thing has a new template, a new setup. So I've just been trying to get used to that. So, all right. And good grief. Everybody's showing up. Crystal showed up to say hi. Hello, Crystal's my daughter, you guys. Unlike my mom, I didn't purchase her from somebody in an alley. Mom, $5? This is what happened. You raised a good kid, but I'm kind of messed up. So, and Mel wants to know, does your mom game? Yeah, she does some gaming. So generally, she just does, first-person shooters and Call of Duty, that kind of thing. Just joking. She games, though, yeah. And Keegan says, I'm a little weird. Yes, I am a little weird. I'm a little weird. So, but you're not supposed to tell everybody, Keegan, like they're supposed to figure it out for themselves, man. Okay? They're not supposed to be like, give away the secret kind of thing. So, Mel says, Mom with the shotgun. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, man, Mom, come on. Mom says she's getting her money back. So I'm not even worth $5? Wow. What do they say? WTF. There, I didn't curse online. All right. Go ahead. Get your money back. Yeah, she probably did keep the receipt. You guys don't know my mom. She does save receipts. So yeah. Yeah. But anywho. Yeah, I don't know. This is kind of cool. I'm glad everybody had a chance to show up. I'm glad you got to show up there, Mom. I'm glad Ashley got to show up and had some internet because that is awesome for today. And Keegan, I guess we'll say it's okay you showed up. How's that? And Keegan is Crystal's significant other. So, yeah, there you go. That's who those people are. And yeah, Mel, she did keep the receipts. She did. I'm just scrolling through there. Yeah, I think I got pretty much everything added up there for you guys. But, well, let's see, Kaiser. Your father-in-law used to have a shotgun on his farm, and he started sleepwalking with it. It had to go. Yeah, sleepwalking with firearms, probably not the best thing. They're a tool in there. They need to be handled with respect. So sleepwalking, yeah, that might not be good. Somebody asked me this. Taylor, good question. Has Keegan experienced the rock salt yet? No. But opening a pheasant day, he might. On accident. Just never know. That's all I can say. And Tyler says he has 2 daughters. Yep. You better have some patience. That's all I can say. So otherwise, the daughter thing will get you. Speaking of that, so me and Ashley are going to be grandparents again with my son is having a baby girl. They did a gender reveal yesterday. And so sometime in March, that little one will be here. So, another girl. There's quite a few girls in the family. So that means now see what that means for me is more money. What that means for Ashley is more cakes to bake, more hair to do. I don't do the hair. And I don't bake the cakes. I'm not allowed to touch them. So Taylor says, congratulations. Thank you, Taylor. And March 11th is the due date. This is my my son's girlfriend, soon to be daughter-in-law, I'm sure. Right, Katie, Catherine. March 11th, and her name's going to be Maya. All right. So here's one for you, babe. Katie says the baby wants a chocolate cake. So good for you, Katie, because Ashley knows how to bake the cakes. And Crystal says, my daughter, girls are awesome, and Ashley's good with baking and doing hair. Yes, so Ashley has done a lot of the baking. So every birthday, she is the one that the kids want her to make the cake. So they don't want people buying them. Like, they just don't. So Ashley here, to her credit, would stay up a lot of times. I go to bed, and she's up most of the night trying to bake a cake for the next day. So, yeah. So there you go. Brian says, happy birthday, Mel said. Thank you, Brian. Or Mel, pass that along to him. He's out of town playing tabletop games. All righty. And thank you, Mel. Yep. It is exciting. So it's pretty cool. When you get to this level and you're leveled up, that's it. And so another compliment for Ashley there. Yeah, Ashley, all of her cakes are done homemade. So there's no point in going out and baking them. She's made some really cool ones. And you guys can see how well she paints. Then you understand the cake aspect. So it translates over very well. She does really good. And so yes. So another girl in the family, that'll be good. And it keeps things busy, which is okay. It's nice to have grandkids. You can play with them for a little bit, and then you hand them back after you've injected caffeine, and sugar in that order about an hour before the parents pick them up. And then you just go, I don't know, they're just hyper. I have no idea. I have no clue what happened. Right? All right. So here you go. So now they're gonna pop in. So you guys are familiar with Halo. So my son Joshua is talking about Ashley's cake. So this is what she made. So babe, you got a lot of talent, and you should probably post some pictures of those cakes. I guess you may as well. Why not? Especially this. It's a gaming cake. And Mel says her future grandkids will need therapy. No, you know what? Look, Mel, dysfunctional. Every family has problems. Every family. You're not going to find a family that don't have problems or craziness. But family is what you make it. So I think your grandkids would be okay because you and Brian give a damn about your family and your lives, and you're good. That's all that you pass it on to the kids. They'll be just fine. You're just fine. And Crystal, yes, she did make a minion cake. This is Gamers with Coffee Cake Edition. Wow, surprised. So yeah, Mel's whoops, I got the wrong one. This thing jumped on me. There we go. Yes, we have all met Brian, but Brian has a good heart. So he might be weird. That doesn't really matter, does it? So he's good. He's going to be all right. And I can see him doting all over them. So really, I mean, your biggest problem is he's going to just use them as excuses to buy things. Hey, the grandkid needed this new set of dice, gold plated. That's only $200. You know what I mean? So other than that, yeah. See, Mel, people know. So it's okay. Your future grandkids are going to be just fine. And that's it. That's what it's all about. So have fun with them, load them up on junk food, give them back to the parents. Do that. That's the best way to do it, I would say. So, yeah, Mel agrees. See, now for gaming wise, the good thing with kids is there's a ton of games out there you can introduce them to. And even the tabletop, some of them are simple, like Wings of Glory, okay? Those are tabletop games that absolutely are easy to show to the kids and get them into it. My granddaughter, Jaden, Keegan, you guys have seen Keegan in the chat, so it's a game where it's World War I biplane. So you're chasing each other around the table, shooting each other down, and she just was vicious. She just would not get off of Keegan's rear end, man. He was getting mad. She just kept on him until she shot him down. So when they're little and they can play the tabletop stuff and its basic rules, if you find the right games, then they're going to help you. Yeah. So first, Katie says she played Skyrim today and the mail carrier came in his underwear. Yeah, that kind of happens a bit. There are just like, and so Mel's agreeing. She says she plays Elder Scrolls Online, and there's some weird moments in it as well. Okay, yes, that is true. It's a glitch. Yep. Okay, so yeah, as far as I know, that was a glitch in the game. That's not something that's supposed to be all the time, but it does happen. It does happen. And you got all sorts of little nuggets to find in the other games too. So that's the fun part about exploratory games, is you just don't know what you're gonna meet in the game or what you're gonna find, and so that works out good. Well, it's because Mel, it's because of the subject content in it. It's better that there's not a bunch of kids in it. Do you know what I mean? So they're just kind of covering their butts on that. I think some of your RPGs, they will have, the NPCs that you're going to talk to, and they'll be families or something. I was playing one of them a while back, and I can't remember the name. But anyways, you explored all these villages. There were people with little kids and stuff, but it's pretty much left out of some of the games. I think a lot of it's just worry over whatever, lawsuits or whatever it is. So that's about that there. And so, yes, there are toys when you loot. That is true. That is correct. Very correct. Well, the thing with that game is, and the nice thing with that is, you can play that game on the tabletop. It's Elder Scrolls: A Call to Arms. So if you like the Skyrim world, you're going to like that game. It's pretty good to play. It holds true to the game. So we just got done. Oh my God! Over there's a whole bunch of seals, gray things in a line over. That's all parts of a castle for the game, as you can see, that was printed up. So that's part of it, and you can set up a big display if you want it on the castle end of it. So it's it is what it is there with that. Whatever's in the game is on the thing. So that's the cool part about it. So what are your guys' games? We got a few minutes to talk here. I tried to get questions answered, gave shout outs. We talked about cake and kids and Elder Scrolls, and I think that's it. Well, Minecraft is obviously a hugely popular video game. That's something that can take your time playing too. Yeah, so Crystal says she plays Minecraft a lot. Her youngest son, he's pretty good. He gets on there and he just tears it up. He goes to town and tears it up. So Kids can play once they get used to it. The kids can adapt more than us adults because they don't have to unlearn stuff to do something. We have to sit there and go, that doesn't make sense or whatever. But we have to unlearn what we're doing in order to do some of these things for it to be in a realm. The kids don't. They just get on there and accept it for what it is. Okay, so Mel says you started your Dust games, so all the expansions. The company has closed down then, right? For sure. So Dust Tactics is what you were talking about there, Mel. You guys were playing, and I know what it is. Clint has a bunch of Dust Tactics stuff, but I've never played it. So I know if the company's closing down, you like the games and pick up the expansions. That's the absolute best thing that you can do because then you have the expansions. Let's see here. Yep, and my daughter's son, he's good at the zombies as well. Yeah, he is. He goes all over the place and eliminates them, and he'll tell you he's number one kind of gamer. Okay, so Mel says that Paleo announced it a few weeks ago. See, I thought I heard you guys talking about it, the one show back, if I can remember. But our shows go, in all different directions. So today it was birthday cakes and all the other stuff, and so yeah. And sometimes some of these great games, they don't support them after a while, and it's really, really difficult to keep up if they do. But it's like the Star Wars stuff. I mean, they don't support the first edition anymore. Me and Ashley have a ton of that stuff. She's got the Scum and Villainy, and she loves those guys. She's got one that looks like a armored trash ship. And that thing is the Hound or something. And it just plows right through stuff. It's a pain in the butt. But see, in order to support it, you had to get the expansions and stuff to bring it up to current. But not everything was brought up. All sorts of things were changed, and so you got to keep up with it. Yeah, and Mel said that they just didn't survive the whole pandemic thing. Well, the pandemic thing is everybody knows. Look at how many stores closed. I mean, now you're just down to some real big ones. Okay, and so Mythos, you've been playing Dead by Daylight. You reached tier silver 1 last night. So explain what that tier is. Dead by Daylight. I have played that, but I don't remember the tier part. I haven't played enough to get that kind of a tier. So I'll just wait for you to let me know what that silver tier is there. But that's kind of cool if you're able to play it. And, let's see here. Oh, everybody jumped on from YouTube. That's cool. That'll be good for YouTube there. But you guys can, let us know too what else you would like to do. I mean, Frosted Fish Show, they got a pretty cool thing where they show off their paintings and all that stuff every week. So you guys check them out. They have that. For us, we're just kind of a multi-directional. So I guess we could do something to that effect at some point. Generally, me and Ashley have shown off some of our own figures, but that's about it for that one there. And yeah, so a lot of the shops, they went online, Mel. So you have bigger online purchases than before. So that works out too. And let's see, did I miss anything here? All right. So who all is left in the chat? Because the numbers are bouncing around and it doesn't really tell me. So I know Mel's there. I know Mythos is there. And a few of the others. All right. So yeah. Play whatever game you like to play, you guys. Do whatever you would like to do. And it's completely up to you. That's the whole point of gaming, is to have fun. Like Brian, he's out having fun doing some gaming with some friends tonight. for me, unfortunately, I don't have a way to do any gaming tonight, but I got things I guess I could do around the house. Yay. But for tonight, I don't have anything gaming. I'm just going to get some dinner and um, get some work done that I'm doing in one of the rooms and get that caught up. That's the extent of my night. Yay. But I don't know, like I said, Mythos. So you guys, is anybody doing any painting or anything they wanted to talk about? Or you got any of your miniatures you want to do or anything else? I'm sorry here. I'm not sure. I think Facebook has got some people watching is what it looks like, but I'm not quite sure what all's what there. And I'm just looking quickly here. So, all right. Well, there we go. So I guess there are people on Facebook watching too. They're just not commenting. So for all you guys on Facebook that watch or later, you can ask us questions too. You can just send us an email at gamerswithcoffee@gmail.com, or just send a message through the Facebook page there. It'll pop up. We'll get that. That's how a lot of people have been just saying hi and stuff. So, but yeah. Yep. So Mel says she's been painting some dust tactics. So yeah, you have a hurt wrist. I mean, so if you're doing painting and your wrist is hurt, I mean, there's only so much you're gonna do. There's only so much you can do when you're trying to paint. So, take care of the wrist, Mel, because miniature gaming in this hobby, it's hard to do if you got a hurt wrist or a busted hand or a bad arm or something. I mean, because all that's being used. So, all right, so we can put this up. Thank you. All right, Mythos, they rank players, so that you're put into play with similar skill groups. Ash, bronze, silver, gold, and iridescent. Okay. Wow, so you're on your way to gold then, Mythos. That's what you're saying. You're on your way to gold? And he says he's only been playing 2 weeks. Yeah, I'd be pretty proud too of that. That's pretty quick, man. Taylor. Yes, I did check out the Squirrel Imperial Guard. Yep, I made a comment on that, I think. So that's kind of cool that you found those little figures. I think that's pretty neat. So I have to build myself a squirrel army, I guess, is what I'll have to do. Because people think I'm nuts anyway, so may as well build the squirrel army. May as well have some fun. Taylor's a woot. Yeah, woot woot. That's exactly correct, man. You just got to have some fun. A little bit of fun in life is always a good thing. Well, thanks for explaining that, though, Mythos, because I didn't know. So if that's all, you're already there in 2 weeks. That's pretty good. And Mythos has a big orc war boss on a squigosaur. Isn't that like a combination between a dinosaur and a squig? I mean, that's just what it looks like. They mesh those two together. Hence the name. I don't know. I don't know as much about it as you do on that. All right. And what would be in the Pulp Alley League? Mm-hmm. So I'll have to try to order some of those there, Taylor, and see what can happen, because it's quite interesting. I mean, the squirrel thing is the squirrel thing. That's all I can say. That's just part of me. The grandkids got me the squirrel thing going. They had the Build-A-Bear here, where you go in and build the bears. And Ashley took them this one day as at work, and the line was so long that when they got there, the stuff was out, so they couldn't build themselves a bear. So the girls decided to pitch in and buy me this squirrel. That's where the squirrel come from. That's why I love it so much. They took their own money when they were little and decided to buy me something for that. So that was really pretty cool. And so now I've got a stuffed squirrel in the other room that I make it run across the camera during our meetings at work, and some of them just snicker, and the others like, uh-huh. It's the guy with the squirrel. All right. So there you go, Mythos. Frosted Fist there. So Mel's interested to see that Squigosaur when you're done. So and it should come out pretty good. Actually, Mythos does really good on painting. He does a very fine job. Very fine job. And Taylor, a squirrel squad. Yeah, sure. Commando squirrels. That would be great. We can try that sometime. I don't see why not. So there you go, Mel. Mythos will put that up for you there. You should check their show out on Friday nights, about 8:30ish, give or take a few minutes, in case they have technical difficulties. But right about 8:30 on YouTube, they do their show every Friday night. So, yep. There you go, Mel. Taylor's got a challenge for you guys. A Halloween painting challenge. So, Halloween themed on anything then, Taylor? Is that what the challenge is? Right? And of course, squirrels are naked. Thanks, Mythos. Yep. But after that, I have to put this comment up. If they're naked, then do they have acorn guns? Probably. Just have to go with that. I would say they probably do, Mel. And Taylor. He's going to post a link for you there, Mel. So, painting challenge, Can take up Taylor on his painting challenge and run with that. See how that goes. It's my dog, Jesse. What are you doing under the table, girl? Trying to get petted. That's what the dog's doing. She's trying to get petted. So that's cool. All right, Taylor. Mel says thanks. So go ahead and post that link if you want. And put it in our group if you want to, Mel, on the group chat. You could go post something about it. See if people will go take you up on your challenge. You could do that if you'd like. And then when you get famous, you can remember us poor little people down here at the bottom. And there you go. So Mel, she'll remember us. I hope. I think. Possibly. Oh, it's been a day. So hopefully your guys' day has been good and you guys have had fun. And the painting challenge sounds like a good deal there, Taylor. Okay, Mel, we're going to put that up and hold you to it. You have to, like I said, remember us when you hit your 100,000 members and, do your stuff. Just remember, we're the first couple of subscribers. You know what I mean? So hopefully, I wish you luck in all sincerity. I hope it takes off for you and you do good. And you just got to have fun with it. That's all. Well, now that's cheap. Acorns for all, really? Not anything else? Oh, Clint was going to be on, so I have to let you know. Pardon me. He's not on because he's not feeling so well still. So I think he's in the chat maybe, but he's not up to being on the screen and chit-chat live. But yeah, it's interesting. Acorns. That'd be good. Thank you, Mel. Maybe some coffee grounds to go with it would be good. That might work out. And there's my dog barking at the wind because you can hear it howling outside. So trying to go through. I think I got caught up on all the comments, you guys, and I appreciate all the comments. So thank you. For me, this week has been just pretty rough work-wise and stuff, so I really haven't had a chance to do much gaming, but I finished up my dragon, got that painted, and just basically been trying to get some other things done and taken care of. And that's it, man. I'm about caught up with everything that I've done and what we're doing. So if you guys want to add anything, go ahead and add anything. I got everything out I wanted to say. Hopefully I answered questions for you guys. And a show and tell. Okay, sure. What show and tell? Now you're gonna hear the dog barking again. So yeah, I mean the dragon, it's hard to show on this thing. The tips came out, but see, it's, yeah, just hit it just right, and then it'll focus on part of it. But it'll go for the Elder Scrolls game. It just, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying, Mel, but it's, let's see here. Can maybe, let me try the other camera. Hold on a second. I don't know if it's going to be that one. There we go. There, it might be easier to see this way. But that green stuff world, I finally just finished it all up. It looks pretty good. I'm just going to highlight some of the rocks and then some of the bronze under there, but you just can't really see it too well. Not too well. Yeah, I don't have anything else that's exciting, man, that I did with the dragon. That was it. The rest of it's been going through things, cleaning up my desk, and just getting things out of the way and getting it done. All right. Well, thank you. Crystal says it looks amazing, so thank you. I appreciate that. It looks better in person, but honestly, the camera, unless you can focus in on it, it just doesn't do it justice. So I can switch back over now, I think, to the other camera. There we go. That'll switch us back to this one here. So yeah, I just haven't had time to get much anything done the last couple weeks game wise because it's just been crazy. So other than that, I mean, I've got a few things I'm trying to get done and get going. But I don't have much left to do. Now it's more or less we need to do some gaming. So I got to do some more podcasts, get those up because people actually like them. And it's nice to get requests that, hey, what happened to your podcast? Actually, we did the podcast, but just time to do another one is what we got to do. Mel says, good job. Thank you. I appreciate that. So there we go. That's it. Do you guys have something you want to catch up on or post about, or what is it you guys have been doing? Anything else? Some of you have got to been up to something other than Frost or Mythos there. He's got his Squigosaur, which is just an interesting looking critter. I don't know where they come up with some of this stuff, Mythos. Like, how do they come up with some of the stuff is like phantasmical. So I really don't know where they come up with it, but GW does some pretty detailed things. So detail is the key there. Who are you referring to there, Mel? A link to who? A link to us? I mean, we can put videos up, but I believe I don't know, Frost or Do you do any of that there, Mythos? Have you videoed any of the games or video games you're playing? Have you live streamed any of those? Because I bet people would watch you do that too. Might be interesting for you. Oh, so Mel was not specific. That was for everyone. So everyone, you can go ahead and put your link in there or whatever, or you guys can go join our group and post it there on Facebook if you want. So that's not a problem. I don't mind. Promote your stuff. Go for it. You go to our page too and promote your stuff. That might be a good way to do it. So yeah, Mythos, it's a little different live streaming the game. Ashley live streamed a couple of them. You got to set it up a little different because you're capturing the video off of your system or the screen, and depending on what your setup is, I don't know if you're going to need like a video card. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. If you've got an Xbox and you're just like live streaming to Twitch, you can do that. But then Twitch is very much, if you're going to live stream it here, we don't want it going everywhere else. So we closed the Twitch one down because we weren't really getting many people there, and their rules are pretty rigorous. Like, I want to be able to do a video. So like you've seen the videos, like for instance, okay, we did the video when we were out camping, me and Ashley did. So say we put up a video we did at a park and we upload that. But if it goes to Twitch, if we're doing it at Twitch, then we may not be able to load it other places. So I'm like, I don't like the restrictions. I wasn't there making money at Twitch. If you're using it just for your only platform and that's it, then that's okay. But it's easy to broadcast it from, your Xbox or your PlayStation to Twitch. It's pretty easy if you do that. That's the easiest way. Otherwise, you need to set up some things, maybe get a capture card and do that. But once you get it set up, you can just turn it on and live stream it. That's the best way to do it. So, Mel, you said you recorded one last night. What did you record? Was it one of your video games you did, or were you just recording in general? I'm just curious. Because live streaming, that's kind of fun to do when you live stream the games. Sea of Thieves is a good one. Let's see. Keegan and Ashley used to team up on that and play Sea of Thieves. And that's a pretty good game, too. You need at least 2 people that you can work with. Otherwise, you can't run the ship right and do things, and you know what I mean? So it's better if you have 2. Oh, okay. So you did that in Dust Tactics. Awesome. Yeah. I've got to get a game in here somehow so I can upload a game because it's just been a little bit. I just uploaded that other one, but like it's been, I think, almost a week. So I got to do something else too because it's just hard to find content. You have to have the time and be in the mood and have someone to game with. So unfortunately, right now, Clint's sick. Keegan's busy working. Ashley's out of town at her dad's. So really what it does is it leaves me here by myself. And it's just not, I mean, trying to play a game by yourself, you can do. It's not as much fun if you have somebody else to game with. I guess I could break out Fallout miniatures because that's got a built-in AI for playing against yourself, which I think would be good once in a while if you wanted to learn strategy. But for right now, for me, it's just, it's not easy to get a game in. And that's my problem right now. So I've just taken advantage of some of this time to get things that need to be fixed and try to get stuff together too, because winter here is coming. So, once winter gets here, then that's it. You're kind of, your last ditch effort to get anything done outside is over with. But so there you go. There's Greg's exciting life. So it's just been what I can do, you guys. Best I can do. Yeah, I guess I could. I only have very few figures that don't need decals. I did brush up some of these older Warhammer figures and started to get a fresh coat of paint on some of them. So that helps them just look better for when you put them on the table. But sometimes you just need to freshen them up a little bit there. And you guys should check out Taylor's channel too, because Taylor has some interesting stuff there. And they're short clips too, so it's pretty good. Pretty good channel. And look at that. Mini Warmutt shows up. Hello, Mini Warmutt, sir. I gave you a shout out earlier. So Mini Warmutt has a cool channel too. If you're not familiar with him, he builds terrain out of trash. And you could do some terrain that's really good. He just awoke from his slumber. Well, didn't mean to drag you out of your slumber there, sir. But hey, at least you're awake now. So there you go. It's all good. It's all good. You can join us. We're just hanging out. So this time, though, I don't have anybody on the video to come in. So that's okay, too. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we have 4 or 5 people. It's just kind of like rolling dice. So works pretty good. And yeah, that's about where I'm at, you guys. I don't have anything else exciting to tell you. He's Mini Wormuts. He's got a ceiling fan and it puts him out. Well, if you have a breeze, why is it hot where you're at? Where I'm at, it's raining and windy and cold outside. It's not fun by any means where I'm at. Yes, it is, Mythos. Thank you. So, Mini Warmutt, yes, it is my birthday today. Yes, Mini Warmutt, yes. Yes, I turned 90 today. Yep. Sure did. Sure did. Well, actually, I'd say a little older than that. So it's okay, though. Thanks, Mini Warmutt. Much appreciated, man. Yep, just add a few years, like decades and decades and decades and decades. That would be good. Well, thank you, Mini Warmutt. I appreciate it. Whoops. Mini Warmutt said happy birthday. Mel laughed at me. That's okay. Butthead? All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. And thank you, Mythos. Actually, I don't have a cake today. I don't have. Well, here I am. It's me and you guys. This is my highlight today. That's it. But thanks for the cakes. They look good, Mythos. I just can't find a way to get them out of the screen is all. Oh boy. Yep. I think I have. Yep, we're all good. We're caught up on the chat, so that's nice. I appreciate that. I appreciate all you guys showing up. We had quite a few people in here earlier. Now, the only thing is I don't like is it doesn't show you who's still left unless they comment. So I don't even know who's in the chat there. This is disturbing, Mythos. No, that's okay. He doesn't have to. No. That's disturbing. With a bow tie. Thank you. Well, back to this, Mythos. You could just tell Freak that's okay, no problem. But it might be, yeah, it's okay. It's good. He doesn't need to get thrown off of the airwaves anyways, does he? That would be it. What happened to Greg? He was traumatized. He can't see now. Can't see anything. I can see that. So, yeehaw. I can see Freak doing it, though. That would be hobby time, right, sir? Hobby time. Yeah, something to that effect. And I guess I could get a roll of pennies and stuff I could be throwing. But either way, it's a bit disturbing. So I don't know about that. All right. So mini warm up. We'll put that up for you. He's going to introduce Ray Ray's pawn shop trash terrain. Okay. You make some interesting stuff there, sir, out of some interesting stuff. And it looks pretty cool. Ashley did a really cool, like a Necron Hive. Mythos, I know, has seen it. And a couple of you have seen it. She did that out of the insert from a printer. But by the time she got done painting it, it looked like a Necron Hive World type of figure. So, oh, God. So I don't know if Ashley's still there. Are you still there, babe? Are you seeing what, if you're still on? I don't know if you still have internet, if you got far enough away. But look at this. Oh, my God. Cocoa oils and edible butter. Ah, yeah. He'll shine for me. Good grief. Yeah, I agree with you, Mini Wormut. It is getting a little bit freaky in here. See, so Freak precedes his own show now to other places. See, now we're talking about him and all of his glory coming out of a cake. My God. Ugh, I don't know about that. Definitely let me know, Mythos, so that I don't choke on my coffee like, ugh. Melzo, you feel right at home? All right. Nice. Very good. But it's okay, Mythos. He really doesn't have to go through all that trouble. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Ah, Lord. So I think it is Mini Warmut, Mel, Mythos, and I don't know. Taylor, are you still there? That's the only downfall is it doesn't tell me who's still there. It just lists the number. So the problem with that is it's hard to direct a question at someone if you don't know if they're there. So I don't know. The cupcake. Oh, no, that's okay, Mel. I'm not going to go get a cupcake. It's all good. So, Mini Warmut. One freak pops out of a cake with edible oil. The rock some from Kiss. Lick it up. Oh, man, dude. Oh, God. That would be... I agree with Mel. Holy hell. Yeah. That might be interesting. And Mini Warmut's asking you a question, Mel. But I can answer that for her. He's out of town gaming with some of his friends. Probably he pissed off the neighbor and he's in jail and Mel just doesn't want to say anything. But, you know, probably. There you go. He's actually out running late with the game. So there you go. Nice. Well, thanks for filling in for him, Mel. That's cool that you're here too. Lordy. So, Mini Wormut, your mind goes down the dark road there too. And I guess you're encouraging Mythos at this point to pass it along to Freak, and we'll have to see what happens there. Mel says all the way in Waco. He could be in jail. There you go. And some people go, is that pronounced wacko? No, it's Waco. You know, but I've had people actually tell me, I think I've been to Waco, Texas. I'm like, it's not Waco. Dark Corner Films. Make sure he doesn't run afoul of ATF or he's on the beach, you think? Oh boy. Maybe. I don't know. He could be on the beach, just relaxing and trying to have a margarita and such. Who knows? Very hard to tell. Very hard. So I'm really happy you guys showed up. Um, and helped out here today. It's been good to have everybody in the show. In a little bit here, I'm going to have to get going so that I'm supposed to go to my daughter's house for some dinner. We'll just go make some food over there. That's about it. I don't get, otherwise there's not, I don't want to just cook for me. You know what I mean? Like it's just a pain to cook for one person. I'm used to cooking for a group of people or large family, but not this moment here. No, Taylor, you're a funny man. And yeah, I agree with you. You never know, right? Right, Mel? That's what the bail bond money is for, right? Because you don't know. Yes. So I'm going to my daughter's Crystal because she's going to make some food for me. So I'll go over there and hang out and eat some food and see if we can get a collection going in case, Brian gets in trouble. Mel's Brian. And get him out. Get him out of the jail if he needs to get out of the jail. You can't play. Well, you can play games in jail, but if you lose there, consequences can be horrific. You know what I mean? Like not fun. So, yeah. Yes, there you go. Separate fund for the bell. Why not? May as well make sure you got everything covered, Mel. May as well. So, many more about you're waiting for your wife to return from White Mountains, and hopefully she will get dinner ready. So, is she out and about there today? Yes, Taylor, you are correct. Jail games are not good games. Absolutely. Somebody drops something, no one wants to pick it up. You just leave the dice on the floor if they fall. Mel's off. You see a GoFundMe, you know what happened. It'll be titled, How Get My Idiot Out of Jail. Yeah, there you go. I'm sorry, man. Sometimes I'll click it off and it brings up the next one. Yeah, if he ends up in jail, Mel, there's not a lot you can do. There's not a lot you can do. So, yeah, you are correct. So hopefully Brian stays, keeps his nose clean and stays good and paint all of his toys pink. Sure. There you go. You could. You could. So we've talked about jail now and cakes and games. And we've kind of covered a little bit of everything. So I guess I'll go ahead and get this wrapped up here because I'll head over to my daughter's in a little bit. I got things I've got to finish up here. But I appreciate you guys tremendously for all sorts of things. One, thanks for caring enough to ask, what's happening and what's going on and seeing if everything's okay. And thank you for being a part of my birthday today because it honestly does suck with Ashley out of town. It is pretty lonely for me to not, do anything on my birthday, but it's all good, she's got to do what she's got to do. And thank you, Taylor, for saying it was a good chat. It was. Thank you, Minnie Warmut, for get some free ice cream from Baskin Robbins. I don't know about that, but thank you, Mel. I appreciate it. So I'm gonna go pester the grandkids and try to have some fun and cheer up a bit. And I will catch up with you guys later. Thank you very much, Mythos. Thanks again. Keep freaking control. And Mel, say say hello to Brian for me. All right. I will catch you guys later. Have a good night.